What's up, YouTube? Timmy's here. Now, 2025, we'll see the release of lots of franchises, like, movie sequels and stuff. So, here are the movie sequels set for release in 2025. Now, again, there's probably some that I probably forgot to add and all, but here are the ones. Alright, first up is Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance Most Foul, which obviously is a follow-up to Curse of the Were-Rabbit and the other Wallace and Gromit films. Again, I'm looking forward to see this. It's actually gonna probably be the first film I've seen this year. Not in theaters, obviously, on Netflix, but I'm hoping it's a good one. All right. Also, another sequel out this month is Den of Thieves 2, Pantera. Of course, a follow-up to 2017's Den of Thieves. I'm interested in seeing this. I mean, I really like the first Den of Thieves. Of course, you got Gerard Butler, O'Shea Jackson Jr. Hopefully, it's a good one, because sometimes you never know with Gerard Butler. All right. In February, we of course got Captain America: Brave New World, which obviously I'm looking forward to see that. Of course, the fourth installment of the Captain America franchise with Anthony Mackie, Harrison Ford. I'm really pumped for that one. I mean, Harrison Ford as Red Hawk. That's gonna be cool to see. Oh, we got Paddington and Peru, which I'm excited for. The first two Paddington movies are are adorable. They're really fun, entertaining. So I'm looking forward to check out Paddington Peru. On Peacock, of course, we got Bridget Jones, Mad About the Boy, which of course is the fourth installment of the Bridget Jones franchise. Of course, this time around you got Bridget Jones, who's a widow mother of two, in her fifties, and she feels a lot in this world. And of course, romance sparks with her son's science teacher and a much younger man here. Of course, Colin Firth is not in this one. They actually killed him off for some other reason. But Hugh Grant's coming back. I mean, it could be interesting. I like the first Bridget Jones. The third one's pretty decent, so we'll see how good that is. I can't really think of any Not sure if there's any sequels coming out in March. But in April, we of course got The Accountant 2 coming out. Of course, a follow up to 2016's The Accountant. I'm obviously looking forward to see this. The first Accountant was really good. You got Ben Affleck coming back, John Bernthal, J.K. Simmons. You got some other dishes as well, so I'm really pumped for that one. All right. Now obviously Thunderbolts is not a sequel, so that out of there. Of course, in May we got Final Destination Bloodlines coming out, which is the sixth installment of the Final Destination films. I am so pumped for this one. I love the Final Destination franchise, and having a new one here piques my interest. Obviously, it is the last one with Tony Todd in it. So I'm really pumped for this one. I cannot wait to see how like this thing's gonna look and what. I cannot wait to see that accident. Like the one best thing about the Final Destination movies are always the accidents that happen in the beginning. Word has it this is a high end restaurant, so how's that gonna work? We'll see. All right. And also in also in May, we got Mission Impossible: Final Reckoning coming out. The latest installment of the Mission Impossible franchise. Word has it might be Tom Cruise's last, but again, movie comes out, makes loads of money. We'll be getting more Mission Impossible down the line, but we'll see. All right. Also in May, we got Karate Kid Legends coming out. Of course, technically, I don't know if you really consider a sequel more, but obviously it is more of a follow to the original Karate Kid as well as the Jackie Chan one because he is of course reprising his role here, so could be cool there. Now, I guess you can't really consider Ballerina a sequel. It's more of a spin off, so I guess that doesn't really count. 28 Years Later, which is, of course, a follow up to both 28 Days and 28 Weeks Later. Hopefully, this one could be good. The previews look decent, so that should be good. We got Megan 2.0 coming out in June, which I love the first Megan, so definitely looking forward to see the sequel here. This time, Megan's supposed to be more of an anti hero, pretty much more of the hero here. So could that actually work? Who knows? All right. Coming in July, we got Jurassic World Rebirth. Obviously, it's more of a reboot, but obviously it's more of a sequel as well. I'm looking forward to see this. I'm hoping it's better than Dominion because that was a bust, but we'll see. All right. Also in July, there's There's I Know What You Did Last Summer coming out, which is obviously the legacy sequel to the I Know What You Did Last Summer franchise. And the original I Know What You Did Last Summer is a horror classic. I've always liked the original. I still Know What You Did Last Summer is pretty cool too. It's not as good as the first. I don't talk about the third one. That TV show on Amazon was pretty terrible. So hopefully this could be good. You got Jennifer Love Hewitt coming back, Freddie Prinze Jr. But we'll see. All right. And it's also being written by Leah McKendrick, who recently wrote Scramble this past year, and that was pretty good. So hopefully this is a good one. All right. August, we got The Bad Guys 2 coming out, which is, of course, a follow-up to 2022's Bad Guys. I thought the first one was pretty fun, entertaining, so looking forward to see the sequel. We, of course, got Freakier Friday coming out, the sequel to Freaky Friday, with Lindsay Lohan, Jamie Lee Curtis coming back. They're actually supposed to be switching bodies with like two other teenagers, so that's going to be cool to see. Also in August, we got Nobody 2 coming out, which is, of course, the follow-up to the first Nobody from 2021. I mean, you got Bob Odenkirk coming back, so that piques my interest. Now, there's also Insidious, the new Insidious, but that ain't coming out this year. They haven't shot that thing, nothing, so that's getting pushed back. All right, in September, we got Conjuring Last Rites, which is, of course, the fourth and final summit of the Conjuring franchise. I really like Conjuring, so I'm definitely looking forward to checking out the new one. We got Downton Abbey 3 coming out, which is the third installment of the Downton Abbey film franchise. They're supposed to be paying tribute to Maggie Smith, so that should be good. There's also the next Saw movie, but let's be real, ain't no way that new Saw film's coming out this year. They haven't shot the thing, nothing. So I don't even think that's a script yet. So we'll see. All right, there's also Tron Ares coming out, which is of course the latest Tron movie. I can't say I'm too excited for that, but we'll see how it is. We got Black Phone 2 coming out, the follow-up to 2021's Black Phone, or 2022, I must say. I mean, I thought the first Black Phone was pretty decent, so I'm definitely looking forward to checking out the sequel. How is Ethan Hawke back? Beyond me. We got Mortal Kombat 2 coming out. Of course, the follow-up to 2021's Mortal Kombat. I thought the first one was pretty decent. We're getting Karl Urban back here as Johnny Cage, so that should be interesting. All right, there's also in November. There's also I guess Predator Badlands, but that's more like a reboot, not really a follow-up. There's Now You See Me 3 coming out, which is the third installment of the Now You See Me franchise. I like the first film. Not a fan of the second, so I can't say I'm too excited for this one. All right, we also got Thanksgiving 2 set for release sometime in November, so I really like the first Thanksgiving. Definitely interested in seeing the sequel here. All right. We also got Wicked for Good, which is the follow-up to pretty much one of the most highest-grossing films of the year, Wicked. I cannot wait to see how this thing's gonna wrap. It's gonna be interesting to see there. Also in November, we got Zootopia 2 coming out. I like the first Zootopia. Let's see how good the sequel's gonna be. December, we got Five Nights at Freddy's 2 coming out, which the first one was pretty fun. Can't wait to see how this one holds up. We also in December, we got Avatar Fire and Ash, which is the third installment of the Avatar franchise. So that's going to be fun to see. That's going to be $1 billion. I'll tell you right now. Also in December, we got the new SpongeBob film, SpongeBob Search for SquarePants, which is the latest SpongeBob movie. So that we're supposed to be having the Flying Dutchman in this, so that could be pretty cool. Voiced by Mark Hamill, that's going to be interesting. That's all that actually has dates here. Now, other film stuff, other sequels coming. We also got The Strangers Chapter 2 and 3, which after The Strangers Chapter 1, can't say I'm more that excited for this one. If it actually gets released, we got Horizon America Saga Part 2, which, if that does get released, I'll most likely go to streaming. I don't see them fully release in theaters, but I mean, if Warner Bros. Go ahead and decide to release this in theaters and decide not to release the Jury number 2 in theaters, I will literally lose some respect for Warner Bros. Right there. Like, seriously. But anyway. Alright. There's also, I guess I don't know if I really count it as a sequel, more of another installment of one of his books. But I don't think it has anything to do with the other ones. We got Fear Street Prom Queen, which is another Fear Street movie, but I don't think it's really a follow-up to like any of the other ones that the other movie. So I don't know if I really should count that as a sequel, but anyway. There is Wake Up Dead Man coming out, which is the third Knives Out movie. Love the first Knives Out. Daniel Craig's supposed to be in this. Mila Kunis, Josh O'Connor, Andrew Scott, Glenn Close. I'm really pumped for this one. Of course, we got Simple Favor 2 coming out, which of course has Blake Lively and Anna Kendrick. Now, of course, the first film, Simple Favor, was much better than Hanging Touches Bing. Like, I literally thought that movie was gonna be absolutely abysmal, but it actually turned out to be pretty decent. All right, we also got Happy Gilmore 2 coming out, which I love the first Happy Gilmore. Of course, you got Chris McDonald coming back as Shooter McGavin. It's gonna be fun to see. The trailer that dropped was pretty good, so definitely excited for Happy Gilmore 2. We got the Old Guard 2, which is a follow-up to 2020's Old Guard, which I thought the first film was pretty good. Hopefully this thing actually gets released this year, but we'll see. We got Wind River Rising, which is a follow-up to Wind River, which is of course the Taylor Sheridan film. This is supposed to have like Martin Sunster, Kaylee Ray, who was good in True Detective Night Country, Jason Clarke, Scott Eastwood. I'm not sure if I'm all that excited for this one. Like, it does not have Jeremy Renner back, not Elizabeth Olsen. John Bernthal's not back in this. It's where like terror has escalated the Wind River Reservation as a series of ritualistic murders remain unsolved here. So, yeah, it's probably gonna be a straight to streaming type thing. Because the first one I believe was released by Weinstein. Ain't no way Weinstein's picking this one up. So, who knows if we're when that thing's getting released. We of course got Tyler Perry's Medea's Destination Wedding, which is of course the latest Medea movie. This time around, you have Medea, whose youngest grandniece Tiffany is of course getting hitched here. So of course the Tiffany character was actually featured in Tyler Perry Boo Medea horror film or Halloween film. So interesting there. I really quite like the Medea movies. They are a lot of fun, so definitely look forward to see this. We of course got Spinal Tap 2 coming out, which is a follow-up to Rob Reiner's Spinal Tap. Of course, Rob Reiner's directing this. Christopher Guest, Michael McCain, Harry Shearer, Fran Drescher is supposed to be in this. Elton John. The original Spinal Tap is really decent. Like, it's a classic right there, so I'm definitely looking forward to see this one. Speaking of Gerard Butler, we got Greenland Migration, which is a follow-up to 2020's Greenland. So I did try to check out the first film one time. Didn't do anything for me. Hope maybe this will be good, but can't say I'm all that excited for that. And last but not least, we got the Family Plan 2, which is a follow-up to the Family Plan from 2020. I thought the first film was pretty fun. This time around, you got Mark Wahlberg returning with like the Morgans tour through Europe in search of the perfect action-packed family Christmas. So I don't know, that could be interesting. Obviously, you're supposed to have Kit Harington coming back. I feel like this is pretty much supposed to be like this generation's Vacation. Like even the first film, I had a big vacation, like Griswold Vacation vibe, and this definitely has a little bit of similar vibe too because it's supposed to be a European Christmas vacation. You see what I'm getting at? So I don't know, maybe the second one could be good, but we'll see. Anyway, that is pretty much it there. Let me let you guys. What film sequels coming out this year are you interested in? Are you interested in Captain America, Zootopia 2, Happy Gilmore 2, Freaking Friday? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Steven.